Ari. Ari. I haven't uttered that name in such a long time. A human. At my mansion. Apologies, Your Worship. We should have never let her through, but she wields all kinds of fantastical weapons. She demanded to be granted an audience with you, Father. A blood fiend hunter, are you? And you managed to break through my children's vigilance? I commend your skill, human. It cannot have been easy. So, what is it that you seek from this audience? Is your wish to be obliterated without a trace? Or is it to join a family? Neither. I'm here to challenge you to a duel. A duel. I am not like the other blood fiends. I have no interest in killing humans for sport. However, I am also not so generous a blood fiend to let a human who dared walk into her own doom simply saunter away without consequences. Humans and blood fiends are at war out there. Do you know that? Just a pit fight between unquenchable blood fiends and humans who learn to transmute their hatred into delight. I care not for such degeneracy. Why do you refuse to take a side? Should a family of your might take a side, it would mean a decisive end of the war. Haven't I already told you? Or does your fleeting human life require a simpler explanation? I would prefer not to dirty my clothes in a pit fight. I refuse to bring myself down to that level. Is that so? I am here to do one of two things. One, convince you, or two, should my first option prove unfeasible, slay you. Because you are more dangerous than both of them when you are sitting here and doing nothing. So duel me. You won't get a chance like this again, because I know exactly what you seek. Not even I am privy to that knowledge, yet a human who knows me not, who has only met me for the first time today, claims to know that. I know you blood fiends. Those blessed with longer lives than humans, yet cursed to live in greater miseries for every second of that longer life. I just changed the carpets of this hall. I do not wish to dirty it with lowly human blood. Leave, and my children outside this mansion will deal with you. Should you employ your children to kill me, you will never learn the source of your suffering. You will remain unchanging, stagnant, steeped in your misery, until one day the memory of this moment returns to you as regret. Father, if you would allow me, I will quietly take care of this interloper. Grab your weapon. Answer my duel. And I promise you, upon my honor as a fixer, that I will grant you what you truly seek. I can give you... No human, let alone a blood fiend, has ever matched me evenly in strength. Then I suppose I shall have the honor of being the first human to do so. How intriguing. The duel continued for 3 days. 3 days without a victor. Why not take a brief respite? It has been 3 days. 3 days? Yes, there's been 3 sunsets and sunrises. I am quite certain that makes it 3 days. But we are yet to decide a victor. Too bad. At times like these, we must each take enough rest to recover and duel again at a later date. I will return. You would stop a battle before it ends, allow your enemy to rest, and even promise to reconvene at a later date? Who decided that these odd rules would become laws? Fixers. It's the law of fixers. Father allowed that human to leave. He did not even stick us children on her. And that was that. Will you truly let her leave just like that? A human who so insolently warned you of all blood fiends that she would return. It is their law, she says. Here she is again, Sancho. Go tell her that your father is indisposed today and has no time to spare for a duel. Go tell her yourself. I'm growing tired of this. What joy does that woman get out of this altercation? She could have at least had the courtesy to arrive at our gates with hands full of refreshments. How should I know? What I'm certain of is that this intruder will never leave us alone until we open our gates. By the... Why did I ever agree to something so vexatious? It's about time we put an end to this, father. I find no joy in telling you this, but it does not befit your reputation to be locked in a duel with a mere human for so long. The avid children are saying things. You will understand the pain of dealing with children when you make kindreds of your own. How many times have I told you I refuse to do such a thing? How harsh you are. Worry not. I intend to put an end to this today. I have been planning to do so for a while. Are you certain you do not require my assistance? I should be enough to tip the scales in your favor. It is all right. This is a duel, is it not? A duel must be fair and just. Is that not what she said last time, verbatim? Something about the law of fixers. So what exactly are fixers? I do not know. That absurd duel continued with no end in sight, and I found myself measuring the time, like some referee. It is time. Phew! That was close. I thought we'd finally have a victor in this duel. I would like to ask you something. Yeah? What, pray, is a fixer? What is this fixer that has made you so pertinacious and stubborn? You have mentioned their laws on our first bout as well. Is the honor of fixers so significant that you would wager your life on it? I can tell you if you want. And they both simultaneously lowered their weapons. You are looking forward to her arrival now, aren't you? You are waiting for her. The fault lies with the human. How dare she cut off her story short right at the climax? She's here! She's here! Let her in, will you? So what happened to that fool whose rope snapped at the exact moment? No, I must know what happened to the siblings first. The fool who hung onto a rotten strand of rope fell to the earth, and the siblings lived happily ever after. What an exciting tale that was! My hands had grown so sodden from sheer suspense. Sancho, when did you sidle up so close to our conversation? Pari, do you recall the place you told me of upon our last meeting? This amusement park. Will you speak to me of it again? Father, it's the 7th time. Yet no books on heroic tales ever mention such a thing as an amusement park. Well then, tell me. Describe the sight. Children enter there, holding tightly onto their parents' hands. What of their expressions? Practically radiant with the happiest, brightest smiles in the world. All wear pretty headbands and elaborate masks, and they play such catchy, exciting music all year round. People dance to the music too. Its guests are free to do whatever they want. enter a game of marksmanship at the shooting range, explore a spooky haunted mansion. I can't say I get the point of all this.
What of this ride?
Oh, this is called a carousel. The visitors each ride upon a steed that goes in circles. They ride on horses that only go in circles? How utterly devoid of meaning. And this here is called an observation wheel. Humans use it to view the sights from a higher elevation.
Not only did they craft a giant, its size 1,000-fold of humans, they also dare enter its body? What a splendid method by which one may overcome their fears!
You are seriously misunderstanding what this is.
I have conceived an idea most ingenious.
And this is when you stop listening to him.
So she says, should I? The pair of you are becoming alike in the worst possible ways. I wish to build one myself. An amusement park where humans and blood fiends can happily coexist. I shall call it Manchaland.